Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's get started off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Breaking news overnight, the Las Vegas Raiders release Henry Ruggs from the team after police say he was involved in a DUI crash that killed a woman Tuesday. Review-Journal's Jen Ah brings us the update. Jen?
That's right, Renee. On top of the devastating news of the victim's death, 22-year-old Henry Ruggs, known as a promising young receiver for his speed and ability to stretch defenses. His career for now is being cut short. The Raiders tweeting in a very concise statement, "The Raiders have released wide receiver Henry Ruggs III." Police did not say where Ruggs and his girlfriend were going. However, property records show they were just a few miles away from their home when the deadly crash happened at around 3:40 a.m. Tuesday. Police say Ruggs' Corvette crashed into a Toyota, which burst into flames on impact, killing the 23-year-old female inside. We've also learned Ruggs retained high-profile attorneys who say, quote, "We are conducting our own investigation as of this writing and ask everyone to reserve judgment until all the facts are gathered." The same attorneys who also represented Raiders running back Josh Jacobs, who was accused of driving under the influence after a single car crash. Court records show Ruggs is set to appear at Las Vegas Justice Court at 9 this morning, facing DUI charges. Renee?
And more news coming from the Clark County School District. Outgoing Superintendent Jesus Jara wants to give his top officials a raise before he goes. In a memo to the school board, Jara said he's planning on over $400,000 of base salary increases for members of his executive cabinet. The school board voted last week to terminate his contract.
In the memo, he cites a specific school district regulation that he says gives him the authority to do this. And it's unclear at this point whether the school board is going to challenge him on that.
Jara said in an email to staff that he will be on the job until December 1st. And lawmakers passed a redrawn political map for Clark County. Commissioners unanimously approved the new boundaries for their districts. Activists expressed concern that the new map will pit the Latino community against the Black community. On the other hand, the consultant hired to help draw the new map pointed out that it creates a second Latino majority district.
We have expanded opportunities for the Latinx community to make their voices heard and have their presence impacted on this commission. We have shown a respect for neighborhood boundaries. We have preserved communities where possible. We have kept commonalities of interest together, and we have equally distributed the county's population.
The boundaries take effect in 2 weeks. In more top stories, we go to the Palms downtown cemetery, where families have observed the Day of the Dead for years. People bring offerings for La Ofrenda's gravesite and keepsakes for their departed loved ones. The Palm Mortuary and Cemetery downtown general manager described it as festive and said families will have full meals and sometimes even hire musicians to perform. In your health news, sponsored by Forum Dental, Love Your Smile Again, federal officials have given final approval to Pfizer's COVID vaccine for young children. The Centers of Disease Control green lights shots for kids ages 5 to 11, with doses just a third of the amount given to teens and adults. Pfizer had already began shipping millions of shots for children across the country over the weekend in anticipation of the CDC's decision. More than 8,000 American children ages 5 to 11 have been hospitalized because of the coronavirus. Now it's time to take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. Sunny with a high of about 80 degrees is forecasted for your Wednesday. Light winds coming from the northeast today. Tonight, clear skies, lows sitting around 58 degrees. For the rest of the week, we will continue with sunny and clear conditions. Temperatures will remain in the low 80s until Sunday. Evening lows remaining in the upper 50s. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, a golf course once owned by gambler Bill Walters may see some development. Touchstone Living has drawn up plans to build around 1,300 homes on the Royal Links Golf Club. These homes are expected to be lower priced compared to this high dollar market. The firm that operates Royal Links could not be reached for comment. And 2 development firms are teaming up to build an apartment complex in North Las Vegas. It will be called Sync, a 203-unit rental project off of Aliante Parkway and the 215 Beltway. Work is expected to be completed by the end of 2022.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. Down 6 regulars due to injury, the Golden Knights were overwhelmed in a 4-0 loss to the Maple Leafs on Tuesday in Toronto. Austin Matthews scored twice in the second period, and Jack Campbell recorded the shutout to snap the Golden Knights' 3-game winning streak. The Knights have been shut out twice in 9 games. The team travels to Ottawa to take on the Senators on Thursday. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. College football action has expanded to nearly every day this week. After 3 games on Tuesday, there are 2 more today. Kent State is a 3.5-point home favorite at the Westgate Superbook against Northern Illinois, and Western Michigan is a 10-point home favorite over Central Michigan. On Thursday, number 24 Louisiana Lafayette is a 12-point home favorite over Georgia State.
In your lifestyle news, winter watering restrictions are now in effect for Southern Nevada. That means you can only run your sprinklers once a week. The Southern Nevada Water Authority says that this is to reduce consumptive use of water, meaning water evaporates and cannot be recycled like indoor water is. Watering outside of your assigned days may result in a fine. The restrictions last until February. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. If you're interested in learning about Marvel or Star Wars characters, head to the Vegas Valley Comic Book Festival. It runs Saturday from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. at the Clark County Library on East Flamingo Road. Author Douglas Woke will present a history of the Marvel Universe in 5 objects. And Annalise Affilian will talk about Looking for Leia, her documentary series about women and non-binary fans of the Star Wars universe. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have a Roku device, search Review Journal to download our channel. And if you're watching 7 at 7 on YouTube, don't forget to give us a like and hit that subscribe button down below. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From all of us here at the Las Vegas Review Journal, have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.